All right, we'll do that again. I forgot I had OBS in like a recording setup, and I muted the mic in like the audio interface, but I could see myself speaking, so I didn't know there was an issue. Sorry about that. So to repeat what I had said, so I'd done a lot of YouTube or Twitch streaming since it was even Justin.tv, like, 13, 14 years ago. Never done YouTube streaming. Thought I would give it a shot, see how it is. A little bit of technical difficulties, not due to YouTube, but due to me. But yeah, long time no see. And I figured I wanted to play Cultic, and it's Halloween, and so it's kind of a fitting thing. And I've been gone for a year and a half, and so I figured I could play Cultic and take questions for anyone that's had a question as to like where I've been or what I've been doing, or what are my plans for the new, style. Figured I could just do all of that while playing Cultic, because Cultic it seems somewhat fast paced, but there seems to be lulls in the gameplay as well. If you don't know what Cultic is, it's kind of like a retro boomer shooter, but with a horror type twist to it. It looks interesting. But yeah, been gone for a while, coming back. Got a lot of video ideas written down. I've actually got like 50 ideas written down. I'll probably scrap like half of them, but I've got a lot of ideas written down for things I want to do. I'm pretty sure I know what my next two videos are going to be. I'm going to start scripting out one of them soon. The other one's a holiday special because we're near Christmas as well. So I've got a lot of ideas lined up. None of them are RPG horror stories like they used to be. So it's an entirely different thing. Hey, Mayu. So let me get Cultic lined up. You guys should all have your own randomly assigned stream pets. Oh, Mayu's a cat. Unfortunately, Mayu's not the chicken. But yeah, there should be commands for Streamlabs or for stream avatars to change your pet. I ain't got any clue how that works. I just assign you guys random pets. So, all right, let me get the game loaded, and then I will switch over to that. Yeah, you're a kitty cat. What am I even? Am I a dog? Oh, I am a dog, like a little pit bull. I should change that. I should change what I am, but figure that out later. All right, swapping over to the game. As soon as it loads. Oh, I lost the chat. Where'd the chat go? Like it left my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. Your burb. How's everyone else been today? Ooh, that's loud. I need to turn that down. Turn down, turn down, turn down. Okay, and then we will transition. Boom. Cultic. It's a little loud for me, though. I'm going to turn this down. Let me know if the audio balance is good for y'all. So it has this really sick art style, very heavy on the posterization. And I've turned the graphical settings up as much as I can, but it's a very low res looking game. And yeah, so I don't know what settings I do or don't want to include. You're on a different account. Yes, you are. Pokemon challenges. All right, so new game and chapter 1. And I think I'm going to do standard because I know that this is a boomer shooter. I grew up on Doom, the original, but I'm very rusty on this. So we're going to do standard. I'm a little chicken shit, so that's how we're going to play it. Busy at work, driving an auto floor scrubber. It's very tedious, boring. And so I'm glad I'm glad you're here. I'm skipping through the cutscene. Screw that. It's a boomer shooter. Who cares about the cutscene? Hey, Tratino. So yeah, well, you know what? Don't bump into anything with the floor scrubber, okay? Like that's your one job. If it's slow and boring and you manage to make a mess of an aisle, that's on you. Very clearly on you. So as you can see, very retro looking art style. And tap to open. Actually, what I should probably enable my FPS just real quick so I can see if it's going well. Right here, top left. Oh, there we go. Okay. 60. Ooh, it's dipping. Okay. I'll turn down some of the settings. It's a little choppy for me. And it shouldn't be. So we're going to go on medium quality. Turn down some of this. And render scales. Oh, I can make it even more crunchy. Ooh, okay. We'll do 1 or 10. I'm assuming that's technically 1. Oh, okay. That's still not much better. We'll find out. Let's see. Your Cal. Chatini are the same color. They are. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be back on YouTube. Been a long time. About 1.5 years. Yeah. I think the last video was April 2024 or 2023. And, been quite a while. I can sprint and then, fancy. Okay. I don't know if I like it being on C though. Can I change that? Gamepad, controls. Can I change? Oh, key bindings. Is anything else on control? I hate it when it crouches to the C key. No. There we go. Apply. Done. There we go. Okay. Yes, I lost power for about 2 days. It sucked. Actually, I picked up this beast because of the hurricane, because I don't want to lose power again, because I was terrified my phone was going to run out of juice and I was going to have nothing to do. So this is an EcoFlow portable battery station. It'll charge basically any phone. This is not an ad, but I'm hyped about this. It'll charge any phone over 21 times, and I can power it via solar panel. So I also picked up a solar panel. They ran, and this is actually powering my light right now in front of me. But they actually, they were running a special because of Hurricane Milton. If you were in an area impacted by Milton, you got like half off. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a solar panel, like a 110 watt solar panel and a really good battery for $300. Sure. But yeah, I lost power for 2 days. It sucked. And, I'm prepared now. And this thing can even power my Wi-Fi, right? I can plug it into my fiber power and my Wi-Fi and charge my phones. And it alone would have enough to power all three of those for about 8 hours straight. And then if I couple that with a solar panel to add in additional energy, I'll basically have Wi-Fi internet the entire time. Yeah, I really want to move to the north, but kind of stuck here for a little bit. Yeah, the hurricane actually, it made me crunch really hard because I was going to be, when the hurricane came in, I was actually going to be editing the video for that I just put up. And so it slowed everything down. We were going to record earlier and I was going to have footage to work with. And I was going to use that weekend to record the opening bit and do all that. And I couldn't. So I ended up crunching this past weekend now, for 2 days straight just to get all the editing done. All right, let me cut this guy's head off. Oh, you got a hit in. Okay. Well, his head didn't go off. I cut his head off earlier. I did a little test run through to make sure that this worked. We can type if it'll let me. Got to the end. And then the other hurricane that went through, the other one that went through didn't really impact us. We thought we were going to lose power. We did not. Hold up. Oh, that went his head off. All right. And funny enough, we were going to a wedding for the other one, for the one that came in late May. And I think I actually need to use this health pack. We were going to a wedding and the wedding was in North Carolina and it was the Saturday after it hit, right? So the hurricane hit North Carolina the day before. I'd actually flown in the day before. So it was really mucky because we had to delay our flights by a day because the hurricane was hitting us Thursday. And so I got my flight out on Friday and I was landing mere hours after that hurricane had hit North Carolina on the west side of North Carolina and flooded that one town, famously flooded that one town. So I flew in line with that hurricane all the way down, for the last day of its period. That was to the north. So maybe the north isn't safe. Anyways, I don't know anything about this game. I know it's more, it's kind of like a boomer shooter, but it appears to be a little stealthy and man, die, Jesus. But it has some Duke Nukem elements to it like that, but it's also like a horror thing. I don't fully know how to take this game, but I love its art style. And I have a handgun and I got a few hatchets. I don't know how many to tell I have, but oh, it's over there on the side. I got two hatchets and 30 bullets in my revolver. I'll probably need, I got a fist too. I'll probably need this for this room. This is as far as I've been. I've not been past this room. Just as a little test to make sure that this worked out well. All right, I don't need that anymore, so we're going to go here. Don't go Jack, like Jacksonville? Is that what you mean by Jacks? What's in here? Nothing. I don't want to go. What is that? Armor? Oh, ballistic armor plate. Nice. It's like armor. Okay. I would assume. And that's more handgun ammo. What's this? Oh. Explore thoroughly. Oh. Wait, why is it an opening? Oh, he's right there. Okay. No, don't come in here. No, don't come in here. Tell you what, you can come in now. Die! Yeah! That hurt though. Jacksonville? Yeah, I don't have any, like, I think if I go north, I really want to, where I'd like to move is probably Massachusetts. If I were to ideally pick a northern location to go to, but now Massachusetts is very expensive. I wouldn't want to, if I'm moving north, it ain't going to be to another Florida location in the north. I'll tell you that much. Can I cut these open? Okay. What did I just find? Wait, can I see my feet? What the heck? This is a, what? This is a 2D game, like everything's sprite based. But I can look down and see my feet. Okay. That's funny. Somehow the style is very Starry Night paint. Yeah. I can see that. It's really, what it is, it's the posterization. So there's a graphical technique that you can do that crunches the colors. That's what this is doing. So it's probably crunching it to like 8 colors of any shade. So if you see a red, it's only got 8 shades of that red. If you see a blue, it's only got 8 shades of that blue. That's probably what it's doing. It's giving a really weird psychedelic look to it. There's a vent up there. Oh wait, can I go up there? Because there's a, I saw this earlier. There's this up here. I wonder if I can go into the vents. What if I can like jump and climb onto that? Can I destroyed it. Okay, I saw that there was a button to climb. What is the button to climb? Controls, key bindings, climb. Interact. Do I have to just interact with it? Or do I need like something equipped to be able to climb? Or do I do like a running? No. All right. You know what? I'll look this up later. I don't want to waste any time on that. Do it, Batman. I wish I could. I don't know how to. Let's destroy these. Here's a secret. And like most boomer shooters would have a ton of guys to kill. This has been pretty sparse. I don't know what this does, but I'm doing it every time. Ding. Okay. And okay. What does that mean? Okay. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, it does have a very unique style. I'm actually very envious. One of the things oh, I could pick up a chair. Wait, what? I could use the chair as a weapon. That's cool. One of the things I want to do with a YouTube live streaming is I want to do like game dev stuff. I'd love to get back into game dev. But I'm not trying to overload myself so far. I don't want to do too much. But there's a fan game for Doom or for Diablo. Oh, take that. And I missed. Called Tristram. Tristram is on, oh, there's a lot of guys in there. Okay. Can I go over here? Is it safe over here? Oh shit, it's not safe over here either. Oh shit. Back in. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, missed that throw. Want them to open it? Ah, take it! Oh god, what was that? He's throwing fire at me. Oh, there's so many guys here. So headshots matter, which is not, that's very atypical to like boomer shooters. Am I about to die? Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. I think, oh, nope, they're not dealt with. Die. Just don't come near me. I've got 40 hit points. I'm like eating their health to heal. What the heck? Ooh, Gibbs. But there's an itch.io game called Tristram based on Doom 1. And I really like the idea behind it. It was a game jam game that was done for Ludum Dare. And it was done over the course of 3 days with a group of people. I'd love to just steal the idea of it and make a full game in the idea. They haven't said that they're going to do it. They've not commented at all. A lot of people really want to make a full game, me included. So I really am considering just ripping the idea and doing my own version of it. Not with the Diablo lore or anything like that. I wouldn't do that, but it's just a really fun concept. Where the idea is that you play as upgrades. You play as Deckard Cain, and you're like trying to recruit mercenaries to go down into the Cathedral of Hell, or the Cathedral in Diablo 1, and you're trying to just upgrade the town, make it good enough so that they can get the proper gear to take out Diablo. It was just a fun little passive game that I thought you could fully expand upon. What can I do here? Weapon. Oh, so this is like those armor parts I found. There's probably additional like armor piercing parts. Yeah, so I got one part here. New York for Florida? I don't want to. I don't want to go to New York. I want to go to Massachusetts. And there's a few reasons I want to go to Massachusetts. Not the cost of living there, because it is more than Florida for sure. But it is #1 on crime, meaning it has the least amount of crime in the US. And #2, number 2 is that it's #1 at schools as well. So, I want a kid. I would like to raise the kid going to good schools. And so Massachusetts ticks both those boxes, and I think it would be a good place to live. That said, I don't look forward to actually having state tax. That does not sound fun. How is the mix of audio, by the way? Oh, like the game audio to my voice. How's that sounding? Which ammo do I have? Oh, I got a lot. Okay. Yeah, headshot. It's a lot of Gibbs. I can turn this off, but I kind of dig it. I don't know if I lost ammo for dropping that on the ground, but oh well. Bum, 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 bum. What's this? Field journal. I am Christopher Hathaway. Or Holloway, sorry. I'm a private investigator looking into the disappearance of Caitlin Sullivan at the request of her parents. This is my personal journal. If you find this, something has likely happened to me. Deliver these notes to the authorities. Caitlin's folks think she just ran off. Mr. Sullivan had been suspicious of the closed-door gatherings taking place at the community center. In his words, it had been Satanists. He swears that he even hears chanting coming from the meeting room if he's ever in the building late at night. It's a long shot, but the timing does fit. I'm going to see if I can get an invite to one of these meetings. In journal #1. And I suspect I can take these out. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have gone around the back, but you know what? I'll take these, whatever these are. Oh, I feel like I can get into that. Can I get in there? Looks like I can. How? How does one get in there? How does one do that? Like, it looks like you totally can. Unless the intent is to, like, throw a grenade in there or something. How am I supposed to do this? Like, this looks like a really tiny hole to get into. Oh, man. I'm going to have to look up how to do this later. Take these out, too. There's nothing there. Dream cream? Was that within a note? I was just reading it. I wasn't actually paying attention to what I was saying. All right. So let me look at the settings, because there's got to be a way to climb. Lock climb direction. There is climbing. I won't always run. That's fun. Huh. Okay. So now I'm always running. Does that help? Can I like... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So it was just like a timing thing. Can I break this? No, I cannot break this. I gotta be able to break this. Why else am I coming in here? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh well. All right, let's see. There was the other one that I missed. Wait, can I go in the dumpsters? Oh, there's stuff in here. Yeah, you can. Totally. Cool. Can I open the dumpster? No. All right, let me go back to that one hallway that I couldn't figure out. Because I think I figured out the trick to it. Unless I didn't. Unless there's like a little ledge I'm supposed to like latch onto first or something. I don't know. Nah. Darn. It looked like there was also things like on the outside of the house that I could have gone through as well. Armory. How do we... I feel like there's a lot more to this that I'm just not seeing, and I don't know where that is. Can I destroy these? I have dynamite now. I don't want to use that. All right. Oh, well, nothing happened with that. Can I open this? I cannot. All right. So I don't prefer Florida had really good temperature, like 20 years ago. Back then, it actually used to get cold. Our winters back then were like in the 30s. Now our winters are in the 50s. Global warming is real. It has not been fun. It's just way too hot here now. Check, check. More corpses. What are they doing with all these bodies? No idea. Yeah, when I was a kid, it was actually like I enjoyed the weather here, but it's gotten really hot. Of course, now I live near Tampa, so it's even hotter. Okay, there's guys over there. I wonder if I can get on top of one of these trucks. See if there's something up here. Oh, there's a unique sound effect for doing this, but... See if there's anything this way. Yeah, last week was really good. I really enjoyed last week. We actually opened up the windows. It's something I don't really do anymore. All right, I think I'm going to need this for this upcoming fight. Let me reload. So reloading does not lose the clip. I just tested that. And let's just kill some Satanist scum. Oh, they're throwing Molotovs at me. Nope. Nope. Oh, I shot it back at him. I shot the Molotov back at him. Oh, that's sick. Or I shot the... No, he's throwing an axe at me, and I shot the axe back at him. That's sick. Okay. Oh, barbed wire is not good. Got a shotgun. I'm not destroying that because I learned my lesson the last time. Yeah, at the house I just moved from, I had a screen fence door. If it was really nice, I would leave the door. I would leave it open and close the screen fence. Is there anything else I'm missing? Is there stuff up here? Oh, this looks like a hidden area. Yeah. Was a hidden area. Anyways, so I left YouTube April of last year with the full intent of coming back within like a month and doing a completely new YouTube style, because I thought I had an idea for a YouTube style. It felt like it was not being used at all by anyone. So it was a niche that didn't exist yet, but I thought had merit, and I still do. And that's actually what I'm doing now. I'm doing this style. It's a weak start to the style because I thought Tomb of Horrors would be fun for Halloween. But I spent a little over a year on a video idea that just did not work. It was, I was scripting it. I recorded a whole bunch. I did a lot with it. I was in that barrel. And just nothing I did made it feel right. And so I wasted a year trying to get a video out and not being successful in doing that. And I'm like, screw it. Halloween's coming up. I really want to do Tomb of Horrors for Halloween. And so I pivoted, did Tomb of Horrors, made the whole video in like a week. I planned a week earlier, but Milton screwed with the plans. I planned to make the video. I planned 2 weeks to make the video instead of a week, but Milton really messed with my plans. And so, and the video came out, I think it's not performed well, but I knew that it wasn't going to because I've not put a video out in a long time. And so I knew it was just going to hurt as a result of that. But I think that the video itself it executed perfectly to what I wanted. And I'm going to pivot into that style now. And that idea is, well, the idea is I want to focus on horror stories still, but like horror stories that are real, like actually happened. And there'll be some pivots. Like the Christmas video I've got is not going to be a horror story. But like a good example would be if I did a video on the D&D movie, for instance. How the horror aspect of the D&D movie is that it didn't do well financially. They're probably not going to be a sequel, despite the fact that it executed perfectly. So it'd be a deep dive into what made it fail. That's the kind of idea. But and other channels for that kind of idea exist in other niches, but this would be hard focused on the horror story or the TTRPG side of things. And yeah, my first video, I'll just say it now. You know, next if I do another stream, I'll even come prepared with a clip if I remember. It was going to be on the Satanic Panic. I had I think a killer opening for the video. The opening was not the problem. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like me speaking when I did it. So I'm probably not going to do this Satanic Panic for a while until I figure out how I want to do this. But I got an idea for the next video. The idea for the next video is going to be inspired by something that actually happened to me at Gen Con. I was doing Deadpool role plays the Marvel Universe. Had a bad experience when doing it, and I wanted to do a video as to how to not be like the GM that I had, because the problem was my GM. A paid GM by Marvel gave a terrible experience. And when I posted about it on Reddit, about my experience in the Gen Con subreddit, people were like, yeah, we also played Deadpool roleplayed the Marvel Universe, and we left for the same reason. I'm like, okay, so it was more, there was 3 GMs that they had there doing this. So all 3 must have been doing what I was experiencing, or at least 2 of them. Unless the person got unlucky and had the same person as I had. You know what? Hold up. I have this thing. Have fun, boys. Oh, that went nowhere. That went nowhere. Why is it there? Do I have to shoot it? Do I have to shoot it? Okay. I think I could light it in advance, but shooting it definitely also worked. But yeah, I had my own little horror story at Gen Con. And I want to do a video on how not to do that, and I'll do like reenactments of what I experienced at Gen Con. It's not that horror of a story, but it left a bad taste in my mouth. Put it that way. I was really looking forward to playing Deadpool roleplays in Marvel Universe, and the guy cheaped out in the worst possible way. On amongst the or this month. Yeah, no. The only thing I hated about it was at the very end in the credits, it said what did it say? Oh, who's the parent company of WotC? Why am I drawing a blank on this? I gotta look this up. Who's the parent company of WotC? Parent company. Hasbro. It said a Hasbro, based on a Hasbro game or something like that. And I'm like, what? Really? Hasbro? And the only thing Hasbro's done is trash the name of D&D. So, no. All right, I think I can light this on fire, yeah? Yeah! Take it! Okay, I gotta get a little closer than what I did. I gotta get a little closer whenever I use this. How many of these do I have? Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. I thought it paused the game. It just slows it down. Yeah, the OGL timing tainted Honor Among Thieves' release. But I just... Oh, I'm all the way back here? I decided to watch it anyways because I knew that the guys who made the movie had nothing to do with the decision of the OGL. And so I made the decision that I'm going to support them. I'm going to watch it. And I really enjoyed it. I watched it twice in theater, bought the Blu-ray on release, threw it on my home media server, made my friend watch it because he skipped it for the same reason. He enjoyed it. And it was a really, really good movie. It had no right to be a financial success or financial failure. And I don't know why it was a financial failure, but part of the idea for the video is that I'm going to look up why, like what were the leading reasons for it to fail. And I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it. I think there's a few in my head that come off the top of my mind, but I don't know for sure what kind of like led to it. All right, this slow down, the slow motion I don't know what triggers the slow motion, but it's kind of neat. Oh, where are you? Up here. Die. Get you too. I like that the bullets are very clearly not hit scans. Like there's actually a bullet traveling that you can see. All right, if I recall, there was like bodies or something into this, right? Boom. Hey. And stuff back here. Can I manually save so that if I die, I just, yeah, I can. Okay. New save. It's a very good movie. And then, yeah, so that's an idea for a video I could totally do. Again, don't know if I will, but I could. But that's the kind of idea, like another good example, I think that, would fit the idea. I'm not planning a video on it outright, but would fit the idea of the channel would be, the utter failure, bombing, and coming back of Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk had a terrible launch, and it wasn't until 2.0 that it really took into its own, and now it's considered a fantastic game. In fact, I put it at my top 3 games of all time, but it not at launch. it was really bad at launch, and so I'd love to do a little breakdown of its history and, you know, tie it back into the tabletop game, the system that it came from. All right, if I. Oh, this is too soon for this. Oh, please die, please die. Oh, you're still... Oh, wait, there's no one over there. I shot it, nothing. I really want to read chat, guys. Stop shooting at me, come on. There's people saying stuff in there. Am I done? Is that it? Saving. New save. Yeah. Oh, in cosplay? I'm not ballsy enough to go out and cosplay. I'll do it on videos, right? Because it's fun on videos, but I will not do it in person. Unless there's good reason to. Like if I know if there's a lot of other people that are going to be doing it, sure. But I would be not a fan of doing it if I'm the only one doing it. All right, so now I've got to get really close for this. Oh, I fucked it up again. I need to right click first and then throw it. Please don't throw your axe at me. Please don't throw your axe at me. Good. Okay. Yeah, Maui. Maui? Yeah. Yeah, I was sad because it means we're not going to get another one. And it was such a perfect movie. It encapsulated a party so well. And it felt like an actual, like... you could see when the players were like really fucking with the GM and they didn't know how to handle the situation that was being thrown at them, so they just paused. And they came up with the portal staff and things like that. Like you could tell it was like an actual party that inhabited the world. It felt real. Okay, I can't break that. Yeah, there was for a while anytime I went on stream, I'll do like sunglasses or the bunny hat, right? Never fully exposed. Okay, I didn't go this way before, so I want to go back to the area I died in. Climb, climb, climb. No, not climb over, climb. Climb. Can I make that jump? Ah, I can. All right. Yeah, I've done a few streams in the past. I think I've done one other the Halloween stream. It wasn't Left 4 Dead. It was a novel AI stream when we were role playing a dungeon, right? You guys were playing the adventures in a novel AI adventure. And I did a video for that and I took down the video. I didn't like the video. I felt like I was just ripping on Doug too much, and I was 100% just copying what Doug does. Okay. Oh, nope. Take that. Blow up faster, Jesus. Is there anyone alive? No, they're all dead. Okay. That takes so long to blow up. Wait, can I grab their head? I can. I can throw it. All right. Break that, break that. Is there anything in here? Nothing over there, nothing over there. Can I just hit F5 to save? I can. Good. Let's cut on the cross for the OGL situation as well. Yeah, there was probably a lot lost. There was probably a lot lost in translation because of the OGL scandal. How much of these do I have? 8. Oh, okay. Have fun, guys. Have fun with that. Oh, okay. I didn't see how many shells I have. So, not much. Okay, back to this. All right. Yeah, what I'll say about the OGL scandal, the thing I'm thankful of the OGL scandal for, is that it opened up my eyes to more systems. Before then, I had really just been like a D&D guy. I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with D&D. I'll play it. Oh, this is an alternative path. And there's no reason to go back here. I don't get XP in this game. But it opened up my eyes. And so, like, what was it? It was like a month or two after the OGL scandal, the Shadow Dark Kickstarter happened. And I backed that to the second highest degree you could. So I have a full special edition version of Shadow Dark. Very much a fan of that system. The other system I'm really big on right now is Fabula Ultima, which is like a Final Fantasy styled one. And the way I use them is that if I want to run, and I've not been able to run this for anyone yet, I want to run both of them, but my idea process, can I go up here and break the boundaries? No, I can't. My idea process is that Shadow Dark, that's the system for if you want to just fight things. If you just want to beat things up, that's Shadow Dark. And if you want to have a story, that's where Fabula Ultima is really good at. That's where it excels. And it excels there because you have 2 session zeros. The first session 0 is strictly world building, and the players are incentivized to contribute to the world. Whether it be they add like a town, they add a conflict, they add to the lore a specific race that they want, because the book doesn't have any races. It has humans. And the reason being is they're leaving that up. If the players want bunny girls, they can have them. They want cat girls, they can have them. The players can use one of their resources in world building to add in the race of people that they want to see, and then the GM can utilize that however they want. Yeah. Yeah, you can never fully avoid ripping people off. It's going to happen no matter what you do. Like, the thumbnail to my recent video, it's currently going through 2 different versions. And one of the versions, I accidentally ripped off XP to level 3's thumbnail for the same exact dungeon. And that's because we both used the same source art for the thumbnail, and it naturally just lined up really well. It looked really good as a thumbnail. So I'm like, oh, this works. It's perfect. And then I see that they did it. I'm like, fuck. So I ended up changing it, and I just changed the art, but I kept the slant that was in. But it's impossible to avoid, copying others at times. You need to ask a moral quandary, you say. Okay. I have literally tried almost every other game on the planet. I didn't have fun with any of them. I have fun with D&D only. Should I quit the hobby to be ethical? No. Play what you like. Ultimately, all that matters is that you're having fun, right? The company could be trash. If you're enjoying it, do what's fun for you, right? I would still explore you to try other systems, and don't hesitate as well to, why can't I destroy this? Don't hesitate to modify those systems. For instance, Shadow Dark has what I would consider to be 2 controversial elements to it. It's a fantastic system. It's super simple to learn. Everything's written very straightforward. And easy to follow. But there's 2 issues with the Shadow Dark system that can be. Jacob Crow from the Crow's Perch, he hates this one feature. He hates the fact that when you have a torch out, it has a 60-minute timer. And the GM tracks this, and he doesn't tell you when it's about to run out. That's part of the rules. So you can be in the middle of combat, your torch goes out. All of a sudden, you're fighting enemies in the dark, and most of them have dark vision. Most heroes or most classes in the game that you could play as do not have dark vision. So you're immediately at a disadvantage in a fight. That's how it's supposed to be to run. Crow hates it. I totally understand. I think as a player, I would just naturally realize that my torch is about to go out and get another one, right? That's just me personally. So you can remove that. You don't have to have that as a function. The other big thing that people can hate, and this is what my party hates, is the character creation. In Shadowdark, you roll for every level. You roll a D10 or a D12, I forget what it is, and you pick from a table. And based on the dice roll you get, and when you land on an option in that table, you might have additional choices, and you can say, okay, I want to do option A or option B, but that's it. You don't have any actual character creation control outside of like spells you take. So my friend doesn't like that because it takes away player agency. Totally understand that. I'll just let him pick. You can pick what option you want from the table. Boom. Now you have player agency again. So if you don't like a system, don't forget, you can change any rule. It's not like a video game. It's not hard written. You can make an adjustment if you don't like it. And if you're not running the game and it's someone else running the game, ask them if they'll make the adjustment. Hey, I don't like this. Can you make an adjustment? One thing I did, and I actually got flack on this by the Shadowdark community, I made a module, not really a module, like an expansion to Shadowdark, but it was only one page, where I added merit leveling. I said, here's how you can handle merit leveling that fits the game, will level the party up at a steady pace, and you don't have to track the tens of thousands of XP that they are going to be earning over time. All you got to do is track the number of games that have happened between sessions. That's it. And they'll level up. And so they would automatically level up every so often. It still keeps the same pace of things, but if they have a session where they're just in town for like a day and they do nothing else but chat in town, they don't fight, they're not penalized for doing that. They would still level up eventually, right? I got a lot of flack saying, you shouldn't be modifying a game because it's new, it hasn't come out, you haven't tested it, blah, 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 blah. My party hates XP leveling. We love merit leveling. So I was going to do it anyways, right? Sim, I've not been reading chat. I got honed in on one little thing. Let me see what else has been said. Where was the moral quandary? There it is. I mean, so yeah. Nintendo. I hate Nintendo. They took down Yuzu, and they took down Ryujinx. But I'll still buy their games, right? So the torch rule is interesting in principle. You could try to track torches individually, but most parties that I've seen do one torch at a time. And it's whatever the most recent torch is, that's where the timer goes to. But the problem with it that I have is, realistically speaking, unless I'm in a fight for a straight hour, unless that fight's going on for a long time, I'm going to recognize as a human being that, hey, the light is getting dimmer. Oh, look, our torch is running out. Let's replace it. I'm going to recognize this as it happens. I think I got to jump here. Oh, okay. Maybe I could have made that gap. I don't know. You know what? I actually want to try that. I want to try making the gap. Quick save. Yeah, they bribed Ryujinx to quit, but they didn't cease and desist it. So the source code of all the way back here, the source code of Ryujinx is open, right? Was. So you could have other people come back if they understand the code and start it up again. Nobody's stopping that. But they did bribe Ryujinx. They actually had a legal case against Yuzu that made it so that they could get rid of Yuzu, but they didn't for Ryujinx. The problem with Ryujinx is that it was dirt slow. Yuzu was like the fast one, and Ryujinx was the stable one that barely crashed, looked accurate, didn't run so well, but it looked right. Yep. Take care, Psychic Pineapple. Look forward to seeing you on those videos. Nope. Headshot. Die, Satanist. Yeah. I don't know if RPG tells will. Artificial DM's gone as far as I'm aware. I've not heard from RPG Tales in like 2 years. Artificial DM, he actually left. We have a creator Discord. He left it about a month ago. And I tried to check in on him, see what was up. And he said he's done with it, basically. Said he might come back one day, but he's not feeling it. The problem... I can't go through here, right? Okay. Make a quick save over here. The problem is RPG stories, like, they're very, very easy to get into. All right, I can't make that jump. They're very easy to get into, and they're also very boring, and it's a very competitive field now. When we started, it wasn't competitive. We could all just coordinate and say, hey, I'm doing the story. Please don't do the story. And it worked pretty well. But now there's so many people involved in it that it's very hard to not repeat stories. And as a result, once someone recognizes that you've done a story, they click off. And it's very monotonous. It's just not fun. So a lot of people are like that. I know I'm not the only one. I don't want to name names, but I know a lot of people with a lot of subscribers, more than me even, don't enjoy it. They only do it because it's what works and they're actually living off of it now. Are they stuck in the water? That's hilarious. Oh, they can still shoot at me. Oh God. Okay. The only reason I can do it is because I never quit my job for this, like a few other people. And I can afford to take I'm just going to wait. I can afford to take a bit of a risk. Die. Okay, he's dead. Are you? Can I shoot you? Oh, he's dead. But there's a lot of people that are just kind of stuck in it. Oh, you're still alive. Thought I killed you. Huh. All right. Is Doge still doing daily content? I'm actually shocked about that. Only because I know what happened in his personal life recently. I'm not going to reveal that if he hasn't, but I'd be very shocked unless he pre-recorded a bunch of stuff. Wow. Okay. I won't say any more then. That actually shocks me though. Can I go down? Oh, I can with just the crouch. Give me this gun. Give me this gun. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's a body. Oh, that's the gun. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, I guess I have max X's. Max X's. I love the style. I feel like I could easily copy the style myself. Not easily. There's a lot of work that goes into this, but like more so than making everything 3D models. I feel like I could do this. All right, take care, Soda. All right, 2 paths. Oh, that's a what do I got? A lever action and a shotgun. Well, you didn't last. Ooh, so many things here. Oh, look how the turntables. I got a present for you guys. Oh, I realized how I'm supposed to be able to throw those. I still got them anyway. I'm supposed to actually hold it down like that to throw it further. Now I know. All right. Can I pick it back up? There we go. And all right, this seems like the way we're supposed to go. So I'm going to go the other way. See if there's any hidden stashes that I can get. Is there anything here? Ooh. A sawed-off shotgun. Oh. And a lantern. Oh, nope. Okay, you know what? F9, F8, whatever the quick load button is. I did a quick save here. I need to not do that. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Pick that back up. Go back up here, get that sawed-off shotgun, and then head back and not mess with the lantern. But I could carry the lantern and use it as a weapon. I'm going to do that instead. Pick this up, and we're going to go and use it as a weapon. Yeah, that was a mistake. No, I did it again. Oh, I clicked it. Oh, man. All right, I was going to wait this out. Fuck. I wasted it. That was my plan. Use it as a weapon of mass destruction. All right, so we got a cot. What's with this music? Is this like a boss fight? What is this? Oh! Perfect opportunity. Have fun, assholes. Boom. How many did that kill? I feel like that got nobody got killed by that. Have that? Did that get anyone? That got him. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a fun fight, guys. Boop. And is there anything else here? Did they set them? They set themselves on fire. Okay. All right. Well. Oh. And they're dead. Is there anyone? He's got them eyes staring at me. All right. So we got the shipping container. Let me destroy this. Was there a guy back here? There was a guy back here. And let me just have fun. Bye-bye. Did I shoot his skin? Oh, I shot his shirt off. No, I shot his arms off his body. There we go. Okay. I was trying to decipher because it looked like someone else popped out from behind him. No, it was just his body coming out from behind his arms. Is there anything back here? There is not. This game is fun. I'm enjoying this. It's a little slower paced than what I would consider to be a boomer shooter, but it's like the perfect pacing for a game that I like. It's got enough exploration. It's slow. It's got a lot of gibs. Love gibs. Fun. Fun old time. They're working. This is actually chapter 1 now. They're working on a chapter 2. Oh, nope. Have fun. Bye-bye. Oh. Okay, and then, so they're all dead. Lever action. He's dead. You suck with the axe? 66 health. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, stop moving. All right. So they're dead. Any loot around here to pick up? Oh, no. Nope. 8 health. Oh, not good. I will check your comment in 1 second. I looked over there and I almost died in the process. Oh, and I'm dead. Well, load most recent. Have I seen the one shooter being made by the rubber? Yes, I have seen that. I have seen it. It looks really sick. The one thing I do have one little gripe with the style though. The enemies look great. The weaponry, the first person stuff, fantastic. The environments don't look so good. It looks like you're just in some bog standard 3D environment with a black and white filter put over it. So I'm not the biggest fan of how that looks, but everything else looks really cool. I messed up. Yeah, beyond that, the art style I think was executed very... How did you guys live? It was executed very well beyond that. Did they just kill them both at once? No. Boop. Kill you. I've not triggered them to come down yet, so like these guys are not running to me to attack, and I can just kind of pick them off from a distance. That's kind of funny. All right. But yeah, I am stoked. I will play that game. That said, I'm still going to be critical of the background art style. I think that they could have done a little bit more to make it look like it fit the style more. Like personally, what I would do, unless they've changed it since I last saw it, right? I would apply a filter over most of the game, except for the first person animations, that would replicate the wavy jitteriness, film grain, and vignetting of the film, because they would have done film transfers back in the 30s and the 20s. The jitteriness of that. That's what I would do. I think it would make it a lot more authentic. And like I said, right now it seems like they just put a black and white filter over it, which looks kind of cheap in my opinion. But ultimately what matters is the fans. If no one else sees that and I'm the only one seeing it, sure. If it works, it works. But I'll be critical when I see something that I think I could be critical of, and that's what I think. All right. There's one guy up here. Boom. All right. Like, the way you can see that in this game, imagine this game. Okay, I'm going to go back to this real fast. Imagine in this game, you've got the first-person graphics that look like they do. You have the enemies that look like they do. But imagine if this thing right here just looked like a 3D model of a shipping container. Without the posterization effect. Just a 3D effect with maybe like high saturation. That's kind of like the vibe I get from the mouse game. I feel like it's a very easy fix for just a little bit of post-processing. I think it would go a long way. But yeah. I'll have to check out the Xbox trailer. What I've been where's this last guy? Where's he shooting me from? Is he up there? Is that him? Where is he? Oh. I'd been following the game for a long time. Because they would post on the indie subreddits on Reddit, the indie game dev subreddits on Reddit, which I go to because I make independent games. I'm an indie developer. And so I saw it posted there for years. And so originally it didn't have that, but maybe they, oh God, nope. Maybe they have fixed it since then. All right, have fun with that. Are they getting set on fire? Are they just walking into that mindlessly? Yeah, they are. That's right. Eat shit and die. They're fried now. Where's this one? I need to get my lever action. How are you shooting me? All right. You know what? Stupid bot with his stupid perfect aim. Nope. 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 Come back here and I will... Where'd that guy go? There was a guy that fell down here. Where'd he go? Where are they? Are they? They're dying when they fall? That's funny. Okay. So they can't survive a fall down, but I can. Okay. Oh, there's a guy hidden in there. All right. Oof. All right. And now I know why the music changed. There's a lot of fighting here. I need to, can I put this on Z? How do I do that? Oh, I don't want to do that. How do I change my currently equipped? So like there's like hotkeys in the bottom right. I don't know. Oh wait, why'd I do that? Hit. I have a health pack. Ooh, okay. I'll use that. Fill that up. Okay. I needed that. The music stopped though, which makes me think there's a little bit of a lull in gameplay to explore. And oh wait, T. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a flashlight of sorts. I like the flickering. Very high up. All right. Can I shoot these? I cannot. I mean, I can, but nothing happens. So blood, it looks like there was blood slick into that. A little ominous. Right? Lots of bodies. Very ominous. Guess I'm going in. Nice. A lot of bodies. Jeez. First of the dark. Yes. T. Okay. So you actually needed it here. What happens if I don't have it? Oh, okay. That's interesting. So the darker it gets, the more desaturated it's getting as well. So I actually have to do this and you'll see it gets a little bit desaturated as light goes on. That's nice. I've done that effect before. It's fun. But I've not seen anyone else do it. That's cool. Can I cut this down? No. Very atmospheric. Yep. Who knows what these Satanist scum are doing? Yeah, this is literally a body hole. And these barrels are filled with more bodies. Lots of bodies. There's a door here. Need one key, which I don't have. I like as you bounce into these as well, like it makes like a rope swinging sound. Save. I feel like we're about to be into another fight here. So I can check that. Can't, so I gotta go down here. Are these bear traps? Oh, they are bear traps. Okay. Meat pinata. But I can't cut him down. I don't get any candy or anything, or blood or whatever if I hit him. Doesn't happen. Gotta be careful of the bear traps. Something tells me if I fight any Satanists, though, I can very easily walk them into the bear traps. You know what? I'm gonna test it. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, and it actually stops your movement. Okay. You have to attack it to get it back open. Interesting. Can I can just hit it? Okay. Nice. I'm a fan of... What? Is there a guy out here now? Oh, there is a guy out there. I want to read this. All right. Scroll note. Okay. 40 barrels today, 50 tomorrow. Do a good job, more friends. Done. Got some alcohol, got some stuff. He's got a chainsaw. Oh, oh, you know what? That doesn't sound very nice. Can they not come back here? That's an afterthought. You know what? Oh, God. Oh, man. Nope. Oh, these are just like body. Oh, those are the bodies that were hanging. They dropped down. They're actually enemies we can kill now. I'm putting them. It's a merciful kill. Oh, I landed in a bear trap. I should have taken all of these bear traps out. Yep, I should have taken all those bear traps out before I went in there. That was a mistake. Oof. So, take that out. So what I want to know is why can't I kill all the meat pinata? They're clearly alive. They come down to attack me. Why can't I take them out in advance, you know? Did I get them all? I think I got them. No, there's one more. All the way over here. Boop. Save. And it triggers when I pick this up, yeah? So what's going to be the best weapon for this? I could do the lever action and I can... No, I want the lever action. And I can right click to hold down and that's going to blast him. Where is he? 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 Blast! Mm. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Oh, is he picking up and reactivating the bear traps by throwing them? That's mean! Dude, you're mean! Stop it! You're cheating. Stop it. All right, I've killed all of the people that were tied up against their will and were made to be human pinatas against me. It was very mean of me, but I did it. Was that him? Is he dead? Fuck you. Oh, God. So many, like, intestines and stuff just sort of swinging everywhere. All right. But it got real dark. Where was that door again? Is it back? It's back the way I came. Okay. No, look, I've already dealt with your dude, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Just say no. Oh, they explode. Nice. All right. That went to this door. Use the old key. Close the door, because screw them. I gotta say, the game's not had any loading screens so far. This has actually been kind of nice. Boop, boop, boop. Die, die, die. Ow. Oh, he actually threw a grenade at me. Die. And please die. Oh, that's interesting. He's actually got to stop the lighter to reload. That's neat. All right. Oh, yes, we're going down here. Is there anything in the water? I'm diving. Yep. Ammo. And back around. Trusty lantern. Never mind. Oh, that old key didn't go away, so it actually works here. That's nice. But how does one just... Oh, we gotta go fast. Where do I gotta go? Up here? All right. Sup, bud? Oh, wait, hold up. One second. Oh. And I really need to heal. Can you please stop? Is this where I started? This is where I started. Okay. So I presumably could have earlier gone down here if I had found this. Where was it? If I had found this earlier, I could have gone down here, found this door, and realized that's where I would have been going, but I would have been stuck. That's cool. I'm a fan of that. But where do I go now? I've already been to this area, so find out. Reload, heal, and got 77 health. No health. Oh, I'm low on ammo though. I've got a lot of buckshot. I'll use this for now. So where now? Oh, to the big Satanist looking thing over here. Makes sense. Sure is a body on a satanic looking cross. Uh-huh. And move this way. And this is where we came from though. So this is, I like the fact that we went back around to where we came from. But I think there needs to be more direction as to where we're supposed to go from this point on. Is it here? Save. Where do I go? I am lost. So it's not that way. Does this water hold secrets as well? Is there anything for me to do in here? I don't think so. Probably not. It's just some random pond. This is where I came from. This is the very start of the game now. Cool that the bodies are still there. And all the loot. That's neat. Wait, what was that? I left some stuff back here. Health. Nice. So this is there a map? No. But there is an armory in the starting area, right? There's that armory, and the armory needed a key. So maybe that's where this key goes to. Or maybe it can go there. Let us test. No. Will not budge. Well, while I'm here, let me try. Is there anything over here maybe? Like, could I have maybe destroyed this wall to get there? No. Could I maybe... Oh! Okay. There's that ledge there. Okay, I need to get on top of that and get on the ledge. Got it. Got it. Okay. And then there's this over here, which I think is going to get me upstairs. I just want to get there. I think that's how I get up there. All right. Go back the way we came. Yeah, I know. Explore thoroughly. Blah, blah, blah. I've already done this before. Thank you very much. So very carefully. Can I destroy this? Can I get in here in any capacity? Doesn't look like it. Did I get my... Look, there has to be a reason for them doing this for us. What am I missing? Can I set this on fire? I'll set myself on fire. Does that burn the wood? Does it interact in that in a realistic way now? Die, let me in. This is some bullshit. All right, well, I feel like there's something there, but I don't see what it is. And look, there's even like a little ladder ramp or a chair ramp here. There's nothing I can do over here. Can I use this to get up there? Yes. Okay. So at least I can do this. Bah. What's up here? So this is, I'm assuming, the drop down I thought. Yep, drop down. Or the staircase, if I can do this, which I don't think I can. So I drop down. And then the one that's over here must be how we get to the other one. But I don't know how to get to this. Unless, hold up. Where is it? Where is it? I know there's something over here. Door stuck. Can't pick that one up. Where is, oh. Haha. What if I could make my own staircase? Literally out of stairs. I could just put it down. Right? I can jump on it. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, perfect. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Just as planned. And that had this. Weapon parts. Cool. Learning the game. And then still don't know how to get into the armory because it won't budge. And I still don't even really know where to go. But I'll keep looking. This better not be the whole game. I feel like there's more to it that I'm missing. So I can't go that way. See, this right here is, the game design has been flawless until this moment. The fact that it's not evident as to where I'm supposed to go is a problem. And I feel like the way you solve it is pretty easy. They had spawned more enemies at that exit. So what they could have done is spawned more enemies in the area that I'm supposed to go to direct my eye and vision to that path. Maybe it was a closed off area before. Now there's enemies over there inspecting all the mayhem that went on over here. Gives us a clear idea as to where to go from this point. But I'm lost. So we were here. Unless there's another path this way that I'm missing. We were here. We popped out of here. The initial path, yellow paint. What about yellow paint? Beach yellow. Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Oh, wait, there was a door back here. I remembered the armory door, but I didn't remember this door. All right. That was one level. Did I find all the secrets? No, because I didn't get into the armory. I missed someone. He must have been in the armory. 4 of 11 secrets? I missed a ton of secrets. Wow. Okay. Or I'm skipping the cutscenes. Nope. Don't care about this. Let's go. All right. First aid kit. Destroy that. Can I actually go back? No. No need to go back. Yeah, even like a little message saying, hey, remember that door, that gate before you fell down the hole? Oh, it does be. So I hate when games have like a UI way to show the player where to go. Hate it. There's far better ways to do that when it comes to directing the player's vision. I think Half-Life had a really good idea with this, which is just you put like red barrels, things you want them to explode, and like environmental puzzles, things like that. You use the environment to tell the direction that the player is supposed to go in. So my thought here was, hey, what if, and I can't go there anymore, but what if this entire cave area is now filled up with enemies again? Behind me, there's no enemies. I can see that, but up here, there's a lot of enemies now all of a sudden. What if they're guarding this door, right? Doesn't have to be a strong enemy, just a few enemies. And then that way you're naturally guided back to that door. That's how I think I would have done it. Just that way it's more clear as to where you're supposed to go. Oh, wait, they can't get to me. So, nope. Have fun. Bye-bye. Yep. Oh, it actually set something else on fire, too. And was there a guy over here? What? What? Nope. No, you don't. I don't know how he got there, but he ain't there anymore. All right, so we have shovels, which I can't use. Got enough of those. Destroy this. Some stuff back here. Pick this up. Jump up here. Boop. Up here. Boop, boop. And, oh, hey, bud. Nope. So I probably should be conserving my ammo when it's like one-on-one. Just go into an axe fight. Oh, they got shields. Those cheating assholes. How many of these? I got plenty. All right, you know what? You get a shield. I got this. Big boom. Go have fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's another one. Come here. Yep. How good's your shield now, asshole? Can I pick this up? Oh! All right. And, that was more important. Sorry about that. Grab this again. Oh, no. Grab this again. How do I block? Ah, there we go. And I assume if I pick up a gun... Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Upgrade. What do I want to upgrade? I use the pistol a whole bunch. What are my available upgrades? High-powered rounds. Custom internal magazine. Shoulder stock. Burst fire. I like the idea of more powerful damage. Where did that? And that's fully upgraded now. Where did my shield go? No, is my shield lost? There we go. There we go. And save. Pick this up. Destroy this. Destroy all the boxes. Despite there being no tactical need to. And going around. Nothing around. I guess I'm going into the ominous hole. Is there anything down here I should concern myself with? Nope. Ow, ow. Oh, no, I'm loading. I have a feeling you're supposed to land in the water, and I didn't. I took a lot of damage there. All right. Going. So, yeah, I took about 72 points of damage there from not landing in the water. All right. Obviously, I'm going to go diving here. We're going to have a little diving adventure in a second, but I got to kill the guys that are up here first. They got to die. That is the caveat. Hey, guys. Is that a note? No. Man, it's still really weird that they have this here. And all it's doing is it's just panning an image up and down. But it's still cool. What? Oh, that was sick. Okay, that felt really good. Destroy all of these. Destroy this. Destroy this. Oh, yeah. All the stuff over here. And let's save. I have a feeling we're going to be in the water a lot, actually. Let me check what's over here. Oh, no, that's a way out. So let's go check in the water. Because there's definitely stuff down here. And I don't know how much, but I'm going to try to pick up as much as I can. So handgun ammo, which is good. This, I don't know how to tell when I'm... Oh, there's some dots in the bottom left corner. Okay. I think that's my breath. No, it is not my breath. All right, let's go back down. See if there's anything else I may be missing. No. I think we're good. Maybe more in this next area, but for now, good. What's this? Over-action rifle. So we can either climb or we can go under. This is a really vertical area. I'm definitely a fan of this. He's doing like the Terminator, like spinning around thing there. That's pretty cool. So we're on a barge of some sort. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't, I want that. Give me that. Let's go back to our handgun. Yeah, definitely vibing with this style, this aesthetic. It's kind of weird that I have to like drop this to interact with anything though. Stay away. So I saw a secret that I want to get to. I think I got to scale this to get to it. Nope. I got to carry something over to get to that. But what can I carry? You. Can I get that up there? I can. All right, what's up here? What is my reward? More fighting? That's a good reward. Well, you know what? Have fun with that. And this gets us into the barge up on the second floor. But I want to get up here. So I want to get up to that area they were just in. So let me get the other barrel. And we'll go do that. And I'll come back for the shield unless I forget. I'm probably going to forget. And climb on top of this. And just put that there. I want to get up here. So we got some handgun ammo. Some more ammo. We got this, so I can get up all the way up here. Is there anything up here? Oh, yeah, there is. Heck yeah. TNT bundle, Molotov, blading, armor. Lots of stuff. And we get to the top floor of this, so maybe there's like a hidden room up here too. Oh, we could have gotten up here anyways. This is checked. Check this. What does it say? Bounty, roughly translated. A reward is being offered for anyone who is able to locate the extra copy of the bridge key. One is in our possession, but the former ship captain had a set as well. It is of the utmost importance that this key be located, as the security of our operation is in jeopardy until it is found. We suspect the captain likely hid below deck when we commandeered the vessel. So, any interested parties should start there. Well, I want that. So, I want to go to the captain's room. So let's open this. First aid. I'll take that. Man, these people are kind of messed up. I mean, like, look, I've noticed until now that they're kind of messed up, but like they're extra messed up. Oh shit! Oh god, it's that guy again. He was a boss before. Now he's not a boss. Hey, bud, come on. Can you leave? His pathfinding's kind of jank. He's not very scary if he can't come out here. Oh, he's getting extra mad now. Dude's zooming. Alright. That was that. It hurt a little bit. That's neat though, like we're like on a little ice thing so you can see it like fogging out into the main room. Can I pick that up? Am I full of it? Must be full of it. Grab this. Can't use it. So that was just a pointless fight for some loot. Okay. So they said he was below deck, meaning one floor down. And even... Oh, hey, bud. Yep. Nope. Did not like that. Come on. Ha-ha! On guard. What's this say? Field journal number 2. I managed to get my foot in the door of one of these meetings that Mr. Sullivan mentioned. Turned out an old friend working for the city also attends them. I went to one meeting, and from looking at it, you'd think it's just a book club. Coffee, donuts, a ring of chairs. You get the idea. But then this older gentleman stands up and starts giving us newbies this wild pitch. Some snake oil routine about how we can attain money, power, whatever we want. So Ponzi scheme. Sounds like some kind of pyramid scheme, sorry. that too. I don't think there's anything here. So he says. But that was lore. Is there anything in these? Yes, there is stuff in those. Ah! Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha! Whoa! Take that! Yeah. Anything in here? Nope. Bullets in that? Wait, am I maxed out now? Are you dead? You're probably dead. Can I cut you up? Indeed I can. And there's all that. And just, you know what? Desecrate this body too. There we go. And, okay, so we are done with this floor. So I got to go even further down, but there's no staircase down from this point. Is there anything over here? So ballistic armor plating. Okay. And that's where this led. But there's an implied further down. But it says go back. Like, it says stay away. Can I open this? No, blocked. Oh, you know what? That should not have hit me. I took 1 damage from that. That shouldn't have happened. That really fucked with them though. All right. Neat. Read. Researchers, note number 1. The location seems promising. The archives and journals from the original Willbound Covenant have turned out to be quite a reliable source of information. While several sites were recorded, this one shows the most potential. It is isolated and access with easily granted by a couple of property acquisitions. Excavation seems to be able to begin immediately and with the use of nearby anthracite mine. With a nearby anthracite mine, we won't even have to worry about turning heads when we break ground. Okay. You know, for Satanists, they're very well spoken. This is blocked. Can I... How much TNT? I've got a lot of TNT. Have at it. Nope. Okay. So I probably need to go under the water at this point. So we're going to save and go under the water. Maybe there's like an entrance under here. Hidden. Or not. How am I supposed to get into there? Unless he's like above deck even more, but I didn't see a way of doing that. Like I didn't see a way of getting up there. So I don't see a way into the barge. For that key. I really want that key. All right. Back up. Back up. Get in. There's got to be a way to figure this out. There's got to be a way in. They said they thought he feared below deck or fled below deck. Which would make sense if it was in here, but... This is an overturned bed. There's not anything in here I'm missing, is there? Like something I could destroy to hurt this? I don't know. Or what if there's a way above deck to go below deck, and that would make the fight that we had with the guy not pointless? Maybe. Maybe that's the trick. Starting above deck. No! Ah. And again, I shall do this again. Crouch. Okay. So maybe there's a hidden way in. From up here, like a hidden path. It would have to be this side, I think. I'm not seeing anything. I've already read this. Not that. I'm almost wondering if those TVs being on had some, like it's like a puzzle to it or something. Maybe they had something to do with it. Be like crossing off all the little strings on a pegboard. Everything is a sign to get to below deck. Is there a way up? Into like the ventilation shaft? No. Way up here? No. All right, up some more. I could bring a barrel up here and get onto the roof, maybe. This door is locked, obviously. So I wonder if that's like a red herring. Like it's like, oh yeah, come up here. We have, you know, we need to go down. We need to go below deck to get the key. But really, you just need to bring like a barrel upstairs and climb on it, right? Maybe that's the trick. Get on the roof. What? Oh, where did it go? Went through the ground. All right. Again. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need a bigger barrel. Yeah. Unless I could put it on this fence. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Have a barrel of laughs. Yeah. I fell all the way back down. Trying to... So, Dream, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you've been in chat for this. There was a sign saying, hey, we think the captain has a key to this room, but he's like, he fled below deck. I can't figure out how to get below deck. But I think that there might be a way into the room from above. But I don't see a way, like, there's not a direct way above, but I think I can maybe stack barrels and get to the above area with the barrels. Or maybe I can break this so I can see what's inside here. Can I like jump in? Oh, that hurt. It hurts so much. He's still alive though. Can I get in? Can I like jump in through the side? Take that. Nope. All right. Well, I killed everyone in there, but I still don't know. So there's gotta be a way in then, but I'm not seeing one above them unless that's where the key is. The key could be above them still. It's real bullshit that I have an axe that's used famously for chopping down trees and I can't break these boards with it. That's really frustrating. All right. So back at it with the barrel. I'm thinking maybe there's a key up there, or maybe there's just a key all the way in the water below the boat. Who knows? Yeah, the axe doesn't destroy the wood planks. It's stupid. Why? Like, it's like the most obvious of things. Why can't it? I still can't see anything. Okay, I need another barrel. I need to stack barrels. I need to not fall down here. I need to not do that. That'll hurt. Is there another barrel or something I can grab all the way back here? I grab one of these. These are bigger barrels. They'll do the job. Yeah, it's like, he's like, dude, why are you wasting all this time? Like, you know, it's like, look this way. There's a path to go. There's so much stuff over there. Why are you wasting your time at the barge? Look, you told me that there was a sign. You said maybe there's a key to open this door. There's nothing below the ship, as is implied by the note. Therefore, the only other option is to try to get on top of the stupid thing, okay? Now, if he wants, he can spawn a chainsaw dude up there for all I care. I'm getting up there, goddammit. It's happening. No, no. No! Come back! No! God damn it! I don't think this is the intended path. I think there really is a key. But I'm just want to see what's on the roof now. I'm curious. Did they put something up there? Did they plan for someone doing something stupid like this? I can do it. You're right. I can. I believe in myself. You believe in me. I got this. I just need to not aim it at the hole in the ground so that if I fail, it doesn't fall below. Did that work? No. Get over here. So do I jump and then? Oh, that's the plan. Jump and then place it. No. Nope. Come on. Come on. I have an idea. I'll be back. I'm gonna get another barrel. I'm gonna bring another barrel to this. There's a bunch of barrels over here. I have plenty to work with. I could build a tower if I need to. It's just a matter of how much effort do I want to put into this? Which is all of the effort. I want to do this, to be frank. Yeah. We're Donkey Konging in this bitch. Bringing all the barrels. And Jumpman, you can have fun dodging them. Oh yeah, it's quite the trek to get up here though. And I guarantee the solution is just swim below the boat, and there's probably a key to pick up below the boat in the water, but you know what? This is more fun. No, no, you're gonna stack. No, you're gonna stack. No, no! Oh god, almost lost it. Oh no! No! Oh, okay, maybe I give up. Maybe I go below the ship. Yep, I'm going below the ship. Maybe it's like down here, underwater somewhere. In the kelp. Sulaco? I should play Sulaco. It sounds right up my alley. Or Celico. I don't know how to pronounce it. Man, all right. Maybe there's some other stuff back over here. Let me try this out. What's over here? Kelp. Oh, go to explosive. Have fun. Yep. Oh, that was some nice giblets. Aha. There we go. Baba. What's over here? All right, Sulaco. Ballistic armor. Alright, I guess we'll progress the dungeon or this the proper way. I will not spend any more time with the barrels. But I will do another sweep of the thing, because maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's a hidden area that I've just missed. What's this? Wait, what is this? I missed this. What is this? I got weapon parts. So I got things to upgrade my weapon with, but no key. No captain's key. I'm just going to see if there's like maybe a hole in the ground I can go through or something. Like maybe there is. You never know. Is there anything over here? Not that I'm seeing. It's like, just stay away, but I can't do anything with this. I can't destroy this. This is blocked. You know, there's just nothing to do. And then they imply it's below deck, but how do I get below deck? Because it's blocked. Unless there's like a hidden switch somewhere, but that's kind of bullshit that there's no telegraphed hidden switch. Yeah. All right, I'm going to give up on that. I'll have to look it up later. Saw a big message come in. Hold up. Well, if I know how to get the secret scarab mode for the AR in Seleco. No, interesting. Is that like another shooter? Like what's the what type of genre is the game? Oh no! Oh, I made the mistake. I almost got set on fire for that. Oh. Pick that back up. Get me a shield. FPS uses the Doom engine. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think that this engine in this game is Unity or Godot, one of the two. I don't know exactly what the engine is, but it feels like it's one of the two. Need one key. Do I have to get the captain's key? Do I have to get the captain's key to get into the cabin to get the key that they have for that door? So I have to solve this stupid puzzle? Crap. Okay. Let's go read that captain's message again. Maybe it'll have a hint. Maybe there's a hint to this whole thing. I'd say Unity. Yeah. I mean, like Unity and Godot are kind of hard to tell nowadays. The one thing Unity has over Godot is there's a lot more, like the one big thing it has is there's a lot more post-processing available in Unity. Like it's built really well for it. But this game's actually very light on the post-processing. There's two effects that I've noticed. One, posterization. Two, bloom. Which Godot could do both of those two things like out of the gate. So it could very well be Godot. Don't know. I tried messing around with Godot. I don't like how it handles scripting. That said, Bracky's is doing tutorials on it, so might check out those tutorials to try to learn it. All right, what does it say? Most important, the key's located. Figure it up. Hit it below deck. Like, how do I get below deck? That's the problem. How do I get there? All right, I killed everyone in that room. Maybe I can like get to the key. Maybe it's like near the door, near that area I killed them all in. No. So it says the captain's below deck. I think I know where I'm supposed to go for below deck, but there's not a way for me to get in there. So I thought maybe there's like a hidden area, like a hidden floor panel that will teleport. Okay. Like teleport me or like let me fall below deck into a hidden area, but not that I can see. It would have to be like over here. Something shiny at the top. Talking about this? No. What room? I don't see anything shiny in this room. I'm going to go up a floor. Back up to here. Yeah, that's probably the key to that gate all the way over there. It needs a door for that gate over there. But I have to get into this room. Oh, thank you, naturally. I'm glad to be back. I've got a lot of video ideas lined up, and I'm probably going to scrap half of them. Along with the initial idea I spent a year trying to draft out to come back to, and failing every time. But I will say, I don't know if you're here for this earlier in the stream, I will not be doing RPG horror stories anymore. They will be horror stories though, but like, and they will be related to RPGs, but not RPG horror stories. Is there like a hidden area back here? Boom, break that. Ugh. All the lights. Maybe I can open one of these. And there's like a hidden way back here. What happened to Dice Goblins? RPG Tales quits. Artificial DM quits. I quit periodically there for a little bit. I think quit. So really it's just, it was just for a little bit. Crispy was in one. Crispy's doing his own thing now. It was Crow and Drake for just a little bit by themselves. And the people that really coordinated Dice Goblins was Artificial, Novatonics, and myself. Nova was in like the back end. So the people that actually coordinated it weren't here. Will there be any more? Don't know. I think Drake has expressed some interest in doing some content. I think what we'd rather do is just run content and do it on our own channels. Kind of like what I just did with Auntie Hunty, Legal Kimchi, and Jacob Crow in the most recent video. Just like little bits like that, and then putting up full plays of that. Something else, and I feel really bad about this. I was the editor for the Dice Goblin ones, and I didn't do any editing down. I just uploaded the full plays. And I really, really, really should have trimmed the videos down. I should have spent time on that, and I didn't. I feel bad because I feel like they could have done a lot better than they did. If I'd put more time into it. So I feel like part of the reason why it just didn't take off is because I was lackluster in my editing for them. What's this? What? Oh. I didn't need a barrel to do this the whole time. I just needed to hit the switch. Am I gonna do live action into again? You mean like more live action videos? Is that what you're referring to? The Necklace of Fireballs was very fun. I remember that. That was a very fun story. To the point where I've tried to include a Necklace of Fireball in almost every like one shot that I've tried to run since. I've not run a full campaign, but every one shot I try to throw a Necklace of Fireball in there. Live action costumes. Sorry, Artificial, you're losing me with this. Are you saying, are you going to do live action into again with costumes? I don't know exactly what you're referring to with that. I'm wondering if I missed something back here. Oh, with my, yeah, okay. Like I did that. I did 3 videos where I was in where I was actually in my Kunic costume. I might. Unfortunately, I threw away the mask I used for that. So what I had done for that video, actually, so that I don't even have the camera that I shot that on anymore. It was what made that possible was 2 things. One, having a really shitty camera, and 2, the mask. And the mask was one of those, like if you look them up on Amazon, it's an LED mask that you can put pictures on. So I put a picture of my face, my avatar face, on the mask. But when you shoot the video, you can if you shoot it with like your iPhone or a really good camera, you could you'll see the individual LEDs, right? It won't bloom them out. The way I achieved the effect though, is I used kind of like a really crappy video to record in front of a green screen, and it didn't have the resolution to see those individual LEDs, or it was like blooming them or whatever. So it looked like I actually had my face. You couldn't see the LEDs in it. It was really good. The only thing you could see was a little bit of reflection for the lights that were blasting me, which is something I was able to work around. I thought it was really cool. The reason I stopped is because it required a lot of setup and editing every single time I wanted to do it. Plus some people thought it was really cringe. And they didn't understand what I was trying to do. I was trying to do a Crypt Keeper type thing at the time. But still to this day, my favorite video is the April Fool's I did, which is how to cook a kobold. it has like no views, it has like 3,000 views. But I had a lot of fun doing that, and that was like a really just like trash costume of mine. I had like paper eyes. It was terrible. But I enjoyed it thoroughly when I made that. And yeah, so I can conceive that character coming back, not for, man, I still don't know how to get to below deck for this. I can conceive it coming back not for full videos, but for like little cameos. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Dream. I'm glad we were able to help you, get through 2020 and 2021 and all that through it. For me, what I threw myself into YouTube in the first place because I was going through some relationship issues, right? Back in 2020 during COVID. We separated for 2020 or 2021. And that's when I really went hard at YouTube, did videos every day, pretty much every week rather. And that's when my channel really grew, right? During that 21 period. We ended up getting back together in late 2021. And you'll notice that that's when my videos kind of started trailing off. And I put more effort into the relationship than I did YouTube. I cared more about it at the time, right? Still do. But we're in a good place now. And I think I've got enough free time now to where I can get back into doing YouTube at least semi-regularly. But that's actually why I really went into YouTube in the first place and why I also left it. But every time I've left it, I've always tried to come back in some capacity. It's just that this is the last time I tried to come back. I got really stumped on an idea and I just couldn't execute it. Thanks. No, I'm used to, like, a lot of people said that was cringe. I'm used to the criticism. Like I've been putting up shorts of the most recent video. Someone said I had lips like a woman. I'm like, okay, sure. If you think that, by all means. It doesn't bother me anymore. But back then, it was a combination of people saying it looks cringe and just the amount of effort it takes to get to that level. I thought it looked really sick. I thought it was a production quality above what most people were doing. But I don't think it was worth the effort. Dude, I'm so stumped. I have to get into that room and it's like below deck and I don't see where. I don't see where I need to go for this. I'm about to look up a video for this. Or like a tutorial or something. Give me a break. Where do I go? Like maybe there's like a door or something on the side of the ship down here that I'm supposed to open? I don't even know how long it takes me to drown, so I'm just gonna quick save in case I do drown. Where is it? I know it's below deck. I want to say it has something to do with those shipping crates. I want to say that that's the key to getting where I need to get to. But I'm not sure exactly how. Huh. And I have a feeling that this captain, when I find him, is either going to be already dead or he's going to be going after me. He's going to be a boss fight. Huh. If anyone wants to look up how to do this, we're on level 2 of Cultic. How to get to below the deck and just tell me in chat. Would be very most appreciative of that. Because I'm stumped. It's not... Does it have anything to do with this over here? No. I'm like wondering, am I missing something over here? But yeah, I think my next video's pretty well locked in at this point. And by the way, I don't know if I'm doing bi-weekly or monthly videos. I've not yet decided. It really is whatever's going to come by naturally, I think. And what I can actually get done. Can't go down there. But I've got 2 videos lined up that I just need to write the scripts for and record. One of them will be a holiday special. Because funny enough, back in 3.0, WotC made an official stat block for Santa Claus and a one-shot for Santa Claus. And there was even a follow-up a year later. Won't go into that one. But I want to, from the eyes of someone who's never played 3.0, and I've never even played 3.5. I played Pathfinder, but not 3.5. I'd love to go back and review that. It's not, there's no horror story involved, but there doesn't have to be. I want most of my videos to be involve some sort of a horror story, but doesn't have to be every single one of them. Let me in. Let me in. How do I do this? Oh man, I'm so incredibly stumped. As I know where to go, I don't know how to get there. Which is basically, I need to get behind this. Can I pick this up? Wait. Oh, I threw this there earlier. That wasn't part of the thing. Ah, man. So I can't pick up the bed. I can't open this because it's blocked on the other side. Oh, wait. Oh! That was way too hidden. Okay? That was way too hidden. All right. Where does this go? To the locked room. And so I can break this now to open this. Wow. Okay. That just took forever to do. I got bar soap. Can I slip on this? No. That would be funny if it reduced friction. This is the first aid kit. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And back into here. Back into the hole. I should make sure that I have a fully reloaded gun. Because I'm expecting a fight. You can't break that. So that's the front of the ship. Okay. Okay. Open this. I'm expecting... Oh, how did you guys get down here? You weren't supposed to be... Why are there guys down here? Okay, from a lore perspective, this is stupid. They should not be here. They weren't supposed to be able to get down here. They were supposed to be looking for ways down here in the first place. How? That is... My lore. It's getting broken right now. All right. Anything up there? No. What's over here? Oh, bear traps. Nope. 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 What's in here? Of course it is. Okay. Back here. Back to the bear traps. Break that. Break that. Whoa. Up, 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 up. Nope. Let's pull this out and here have... I can't use my lighter in here, so I gotta kind of like guess. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Back out. Get all of this ammo. Oh, hey, bud. Bye, bud. That hurt. Well, not me, him. I somehow avoided all of that. And break this. All right. I guess we're looking for this. And I'm guessing this is not even a secret at this point. We're probably supposed to be here. Or are we? No, not supposed to be here. Okay. Oh, this is, okay. Was there any reason to go here? Yeah, I know, it's not immersive. They're not supposed to be down here. That unless that note was just not taken down, but they're supposed to be, like, looking for ways to get below the ship. Not already down here. My lord. Okay, so I went over here. I didn't find a key. I didn't see... What was I... Okay. I'm missing something. Where is the key? Not over there. Not under here. Yeah, it was a checkpoint for sure, because this is where I'm supposed to be, but the problem is, like, I'm looking for a key and I haven't seen one. Unless I picked one up, but like this door doesn't open. It's locked. There's nothing over here. Like, what was the point of going in this room? There's nothing to pick up. I feel like if I found that key, this was supposed to be an alternative entrance into this room, but there's nothing in here either. Like, unless I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe I am. Let me go back out. See, that's the other room. This is the way out. Maybe there is a... Maybe I picked up the key? I don't know how to tell, though. I don't have any key items. I've not picked up the key. What am I supposed to do? Where do I go? Huh. So I'm saying, like, environmental storytelling, I think, would do wonders in this game. Might break things a little bit, but they're very clearly not concerned about lore in the first place. If I'm being frank. Let's see. Nothing up there. No hidden things to go into in the walls, yeah? No. There's no music. Body, no. Is there like another path I was missing through this tunnel? Like maybe above? No. Oh! There we go. What? Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa! What? Is it possessed by the captain or whatever? It's like floating and flying towards me. I don't know why he was like pinned to the center of the... Is this gonna fly up now? Is whatever near me? No. Oh, yep, definitely it's whatever near me. What the fuck? Nope. 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 We're leaving. We're leaving. Nope. 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 We're going. I do need this now. And, through the front. Close that and, back around. Well, finally done with this level, I think. I think when I'm done with this level, I'll probably call it as a stream. Do like a little cap off, answer a few more questions, and then, might call it. Didn't want to do too long of a stream today. Do want to start streaming some more. Do want to do that. But I didn't want to ruin everyone's night for Halloween. You know, guys have fun. Go watch horror movies, eat candy, things like that. Just wanted to play a little bit of a game. All right, there's the mine key that I needed. Is there anything else in this room? Did I only come in here for the mine key? I guess so. And taking a dive. Boop. Thank you, Jackie. Glad to be back. So at the very least, shooting for the next video to be start of next month. Sorry, start of December or late November, one of the two. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I actually do 2 videos in the month. Don't know. Got that. And is there those bear traps? So looks like there's more to do here. I'm gonna just preemptively take care of these bear traps, unless that's the end of the dungeon. Nope. I'm the bounty hunter. Ah, Whoop. And get rid of all the lights. Can I put that out? No, I can't. That would be like a bonus video. You talk about the Tomb of Horrors. If I do that video, it's strictly going to be like a bonus video. But I am going to be heavily editing that video down to remove all of the boring bits, as I called them in the video. So I don't know when I'll be able to get to that, but the intent is to get to that video. Oh, fuck, this guy again. Why am I taking damage? See if I can melee him to death. Die, you scum! Oh, nope, he just got me. Oh, glad to hear that, Dream. I don't see how, but hey, if it made your night, all the better. All right, I need to prepare for this guy. So, shotgun. I feel like lever action. No, I don't have a lot of. Oh no, I got a ton of lever action bullets. Never mind. No, I don't. What do I have a ton of bullets for? It's my pistol. Okay, we'll use the pistol. Reload it. I mean, I don't know how much more of this dungeon's left. Oh, hey, bud. Okay. Mainly because I fucked around for quite a while on something that didn't matter in the end. Where am I going? Where's the exit? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm trapped. So I know if he gets me, it's basically an insta-kill because he traps me in his chainsaw thing. I can shoot his little things he's throwing at me out of the sky, so there is that. If I can actually aim worth a damn. I think that killed him, though. It did, and now I heal. So the problem with the saw-off is that it is 2 shots at a time, right? So it's 2 shots, reload. 2 shots, reload. And that's the problem. This guy, you need to be going balls to the walls against him. Where is he shooting me from? Oh. Bye. And duck over here. And, oh, hey, guys. Sorry, let me get up my trusty axe. Oh, I got them both at the same time. That's sick. And we can upgrade. I got 2 available, and I kind of want to... I want... burst fire. That would be very nice. I have not actually played BioShock since I beat it for the first time in 2008. I need to. I mean, I played it. I've started it up, but I've not actually beaten it again. I never beat BioShock 2, never even played it. And then I beat BioShock Infinite twice. Never played the DLC for BioShock Infinite, though. But I don't think any game will ever top the opening to BioShock 1. Just that experience of getting into Rapture. The hell's that? That's cool looking. Yeah, BioShock is definitely a very nice mood for Halloween. It's kind of why I picked this game. I was gonna do Diablo 1. I had planned Diablo 1 up until today. And then I found this game was on Steam on sale, and I'm like, I'll do this. This seems like it's a good fit. This seems a little bit more action-packed, which it is. Okay, we're in another one of those like boss rooms, so fun times. Oh, I headshot him. Headshot him. Killed him. Can I ride this? Oh, I certainly can. Let's go. It's not very efficient for killing them. They're all still alive, but you know what? I'm doing it. And we're at the end. That was terrible from a strategical standpoint, but fun. Now I gotta go all the way back up to kill this guy. By the way, how's the stream looking? I didn't do any tests to see if this looked good or what. Is it crunchy? Is it look bad? How's it sounding? I tried to do what YouTube recommended, but I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Choppy? Choppy in what way? Is it like the videos like start, stop, or visually anyways? So is it like low FPS? Nobody called me out on this. Not that I can change it now, but good to know for the future. Like stuttering frames. Got it. Okay. I think I know what it is, but I can't unfortunately undo that right now. Because it would make a new YouTube video, and I'm already almost done anyhow. But noted for the future. I wish someone had told me at the very start of the stream. I would have fixed it then. I can probably turn down some graphical settings in the game, and that might help. Quality settings, low. Doodad count to the lowest. Render scale to the lowest. We'll make it as crunchy as we can. Turn off this. Keep those on. And maybe this will help. Don't know. This looks extra crunchy now, though. It's like way extra crunchier. But I don't know if it's helping or not. Not him. Yeah, that's true. Could, if you're in Australia, it could definitely stutter. But I mean, it's YouTube as well. Like, they have the money for the infrastructure. I think that's it. And I just go to the end now. And the end was this way. That's all right. You liked it before? Okay, I'll turn the video settings back up. Set 10. We had bloom on medium. I'm not going to put the doodad count back up, though, because that's probably one of the things hurting it. Save. Oh, man. Okay. This is not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, they're on fire. Get the lever action. Sorry about the performance, and I think I know what's causing it. And I will just turn. I think it's just the graphical setting. Basically, when you're compressing video, you choose how fast you want the compressor to be. The faster, the less CPU performant, but the more glitchy it can be. I chose normal. It's probably a little bit too high quality for what my CPU can handle. So I'll just turn that down next time. And let's see, back here, pick this up, pick this up. I need all the loot. I will pick this up. Can't go over there. Yeah, I love how they just ripped off the Terminator with the lever action reload. It's so cool. Can I go above? Or can they just jump in from above on me? Oh, no, I can go above. Oh, this is just a killing ground. Okay. They can kill me. Got it. Death to the enemies. And can I leave? Or am I stuck here? I think I'm stuck here. Okay, we'll just go back down. Oh, hey, bud. All right. Onwards. Never mind. And save. Shoot him. There you go. He's dead. And he's dead. Reload. And he's dead. What's over here? Let's see if there's any loot. There is none. I feel like there's a way to get above and drop in and get all that loot that I was surrounded by before. No, maybe through here. Yeah, through here. So this is where I was before. Oh, so much loot. Okay, nice. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, so you can't break the shield. Good to know. And we got a truck. And some loot. I feel like we got to be getting near the end of the level. This has been a very long level. And we're heading towards that. And I feel like that's a new level over there. Oh, yeah. Fading to black. This is 100% got to be the exit right here. Yeah. How many secrets did I miss? I just want to know how much I missed. Only 7 secrets and I missed 4 of them. 57 minutes. Energy continue. I will continue and then I'll save at the very start of the next level. To the mine town. And I shall just save. I think I'm going to call it here. Save at the start. And we will move back to just chatting. Close the game. Anyhow, well, thank you all for tuning in today. Hopefully, at least on this screen, it's a little bit less janky looking. Maybe it's a little bit faster on the frame rate. But thank you all for tuning in. I'll do some last minute. If there's any questions you guys may have, that you want to ask, feel free to do it now. Give it like a minute to see if anything actually does come through. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up and let you guys get to watching movies. I'm intending to watch Shaun of the Dead tonight. I had the movie come in. I'm going to, I ripped it, threw it on my media server, and I'm going to enjoy that tonight. No more starting. Yeah. What it was is it was the gameplay with the CPU that was causing it. So I wish I had been told that, but, it is what it is. Hopefully the audio still sounded pretty decent, in the end. But at least this looks pretty good, I think, and should sound pretty good too. Let's see, what else am I forgetting? Audio is good. Cool. And yeah, and actually speaking of audios, I'm using the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure. It's got a green style to it, as you can see. Very much a fan of this mic. I can get my filters back on it. One second. Oh, sorry for the noise. All right. I think it has a much better sound than like the Shure SM7B that like all of the streamers use. So I'm hoping I may be like a beacon, like a gateway drug into getting this microphone to be utilized, because I think it sounds really good. I think it's very possible and easy to knock out the room echoes, because the reason why the people use the Shure SM7B is it has a really nice broadcast voice, on top of the fact that by design it blocks out a lot of the room echoes. This captures the room echoes, but there's ways to mitigate that in recording, which I think is coming through right now, so you guys can't hear too many echoes. Always striving for 100% completion. Yeah, my first time through a shooter, I'm not going to go for 100% completion, especially if it's a shorter shooter. But in certain games, if it's a long game, I'll try to do as much as I can. Good example, that would be Baldur's Gate 3. Tried to do as much as I could in that for the playthrough that I was doing. Because especially because it's a very long thing. I don't want to be missing anything and have to do another playthrough when it's already like a 50-hour game. Let's see. So use a HyperX. Yeah, I mean that's a fine mic as well. This one is a little bit more expensive. This is anywhere between $220 to $290 depending on sales. And then of course you need the interface to go into your computer, and then you need to do post-processing effects. Like if I turned off my processing effects right now, you would hear a lot, and actually I'll do that real fast. Bear in mind, when I turn off the processing effects, this is not how I sound normally. I legitimately sound very close to how I process things. But the microphone, the initial capture of the microphone, it tries to be very flat, so it it has a lot of room to work with. So here, I've turned it off. This is how I sound without any post-processing. So you can see how big of a difference that the post-processing really makes in the sound of a voice. And every streamer is doing this, not just me. But I'm going to re-enable it because I'm very much preferred to be on. And I think you do too. And you got to do this for anything. Like, my YouTube video, I didn't use the sound that just came out of this mic. I threw it into Reaper, did post-processing in Reaper. And that's how I got that sound. Yeah, or rather you can hear that. You can hear the difference. I'm seeing you guys react, and that's why I'm using the word see, but you guys can hear the difference. Yeah, any last minute questions you guys want to ask me, where I've been, what's up, plans, etc. And then I will call it and let you guys get on with your Halloween evening. Meanwhile, I check my Reddit posts. I posted on the D&D Reddit earlier. That's just me. Yeah. I posted the video for Tomb of Horrors on Reddit, and I'm like, this is the original version. I'm torturing some YouTubers. It's fun. And someone's like, not the 5e version of the game. That's just mean. That was the point. Yeah. And I would say if anyone has any suggestions for ideas for videos that you guys would like to see me do, definitely throw them in my Discord. The link should be in the description or on any of my videos. Be sure to throw the ideas there. The idea that I have for new videos is it is a horror story that is actually taking place in a live setting. So the Tomb of Horrors, it is a horror story anytime you run that, just because of the experience that you run into. Cyberpunk 2077, that was a horror story from a development standpoint into a release standpoint, and turned around. And it's based on a TTRPG, so that counts for the idea. The D&D movie, Financial Failure, fantastic movie, Financial Failure. That's an example of a horror story that relates back to TTRPGs. So it's a wide breadth of ideas, but that's kind of the idea I'm going for. Satanic Panic in the 1980s, another great example of that. But that's the idea for the new videos, and hoping it's going to take a little bit of time. I think the next few videos, along with this current one, not going to do that well in the algorithm, but I'm hoping that people come back to the channel, see what I'm doing now, and still tune in. And I'm hoping that a new audience also joins, of course, because I think a lot of the former subscribers have probably lapsed. So a new audience is always welcome to sort of witness what I'm creating. But with that, if no other questions are coming in, thank you all for tuning in. It's been fun. Go enjoy your Halloween evening. It's still an hour and a half left in this 31st, but I know a lot of Halloween stuff goes well into the new night. Plus, some of you guys might be elsewhere in the world, not in the same time zone as me. So, you honestly don't understand the D&D movie failed. I think it was a combination of the OGL scandal moving into the mainstream, as well as the fact that it seems like it's a movie for nerds, and it seemed on the front like it was just going to be a goofy, poor quality movie. I think that was the gist I think a lot of people got. They didn't realize it was actually fantastic. My next video is going to be it's going to be a reaction to an experience I had at Gen Con. So I played, one second. I can't find the exact module, but I have the book here. Actually, maybe this is, yeah, here we go. I played Deadpool Roleplays the Marvel Universe at Gen Con. This is where I got this. It is for the multiverse system by Marvel. fun system. I really much enjoy this. It's not a lot of math. It's a little bit different for calculating stuff, so you got to get used to that. But once you do, it's very easy from a math point of view. I had a horror story experience with the Game Master. And so it's going to be about that experience, but not trashing the guy, more about how to do what he was doing better. Because what the GM was doing is, you can imagine, this is a one shot that a lot of effort went into it. You can see that there's a comic here. There's a comic thing that the players have to read as an introduction. And then there's a whole story in the inside of this. And it's pretty well done. There's, dialogue, things like that. This Game Master I got to the table late because I was stuck in the hall. And so they pulled up a chair. I sat right next to the Game Master. I could see his screen. I tried not to look at it, but I couldn't help but notice ChatGPT. And he was using ChatGPT in the worst way possible when it comes to running a game, which is dialogue. All of the dialogue he said, which I thought sounded really weird before I realized it was ChatGPT, sounded off, sounded fake. Like there's no way that what was written for this. And then I noticed all of the dialogue was ChatGPT. And so I thought, and I told Crow at the time, I'm like, look, if I ever run a panel at Gen Con, I'd love for it to be ethical ways to use ChatGPT in dungeon mastering or game mastering. And I think I could turn that into a video idea. And so I'm really strongly leaning towards my next video. I got to script it out first, make sure it works, but I'm really wanting to strongly have it be ethical uses of using ChatGPT or large language models in general. Does not have to be ChatGPT. You can run your own large language model. I personally do. And have it be more ethical. And I think it was Baron DeRop that had a really good example of this. I don't know if he shared it publicly, but he had it in our creators Discord, where he tied, there was like a rats game. I forget the exact name. It's on Drive Through RPG. It's a game that has a lot of randomization on it. He stole the randomization and used it. Well, didn't steal it. You're allowed to use it. He used it with ChatGPT to randomly generate like item names. And then he told ChatGPT to generate a description for what this item does. And then he tied it to a stat block. So you could just refresh the page, have a magical item that's totally unique, totally randomized, that ChatGPT is telling you what it does. That was a really good example of how to use ChatGPT. Using it for dialogue in a Marvel thing with Deadpool? Like, no. And it was the really bad way of doing dialogue too. It was like saying Deadpool would say something and he would be like, and I would know because I'm Deadpool. And I'm like, that's not how he speaks. Okay. He just breaks the fourth wall. It was bad. So I kind of want to recreate what I saw, like just do a little skit, recreate my perspective of the scene while playing this, and cover ethical ways of using ChatGPT in GMing, and going from like a novice way of using it to like an expert way of using it. An expert would be what Baron DeRop is using or did. And novice would be like, I just want to use ChatGPT for something. Like, what would you use it for? And I think it could be a really interesting video because there hasn't really been that kind of a video before, as far as I can tell. So I think it'd be an interesting way of, an interesting angle to attack it. And then the next video I had planned after that is WotC did a stat block for Santa Claus and did a one shot for Santa Claus back in like 2002. It's hard to find. I found it and I would like to review it and just do that as a Christmas special. So I've got those two lined up. If I go to a bi-weekly schedule, because I'm not locked in, I might do a monthly schedule for now, or I might do bi-weekly, not sure. If I do bi-weekly, I'll have to find another video to fit in there. But if I do monthly, then that's the next two videos. We'll see if I do any more than that. Yeah. So that's the next video idea. And I guess I was about to wrap it up, but if there's any other questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'll end the stream and we'll just move on with the rest of our day. Thinking that's it. Thinking that's it. I could end it though. Hold up. Where is my stream pets? Stream pets. There it is. I'm going to end it in a catastrophe. I'm going to drop bombs on you guys. Yeah, we're going to drop bombs all over you guys and blow them up because I can. And as soon as I can figure out how to do stream avatars, I know back on the Twitch days, it was possible to do like bosses and have you guys fight bosses and things like that. If I can figure out how to do that again, we will down the road. For now, I could just do this. And I know when it's saying that star is going by and it's saying jump, I think if you type jump in chat, you'll actually jump in the stream pal thing. But don't know exactly for now. Yeah, and there's a lot of levels to the ethical aspect of it, right? Like if you use ChatGPT, for instance, I think something came out that's like every time you use ChatGPT, every time you punch in a prompt there, it's like consuming a few gallons of water in terms of what would be needed to run it. And so until OpenAI can get on nuclear energy, which I think is the goal. That's what all the companies right now are trying to do. Google and Apple bought nuclear plants. I think OpenAI is trying to get some nuclear power as well. Until they can get on nuclear power, it's really, really bad for the environment to run on ChatGPT. And despite what might be the popular belief, nuclear is the cleanest thing we have, even cleaner than wind. And if that doesn't make any sense, I'll explain it. Wind is really bad for the environment, building the windmills. It's a lot of plastic. It can't really be broken down. There's a company out there trying to do it, but it can't really be done right now. And so it takes something like 10 years of that windmill being operating constantly for it to be a net positive on the environment. If it runs for less time than 10 years, it's not good for the environment. Even solar, just making the solar panels is bad for the environment. Nuclear is the cleanest thing we can do. And so a lot of companies are investing money into building new nuclear plants. And bear in mind, we've not had any new nuclear plants in the US built since like the 80s. So these new nuclear plants are really tiny compared to what they used to be and produce way more power. Good night, Jackie. Thank you for tuning in. And so there's that ethical aspect of ChatGPT. What I'm going to really push for in the video, I think, is to run your own large language model, especially if you have a Mac, because Macs can do it really well and very efficiently because of the CPU and the power draw that they have. If you have a PC, you can still do it. You know, if you've already invested, you've already got a gaming PC, you can do your own local large language model on your own PC and not use ChatGPT, and it will be way more efficient than ChatGPT in a power draw perspective, unless you also have a 4090. So there's ways around it, but that's the only sort of elephant in the room that I'll have to address. Anyhow, thank you all for tuning in. Went over a little bit there, you know, talking about ethical nature of things. Yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in for my first stream on YouTube. Sorry about the choppiness. It'll be fixed in the future. And I hope you all have a fantastic Halloween. Enjoy the rest of your night.